What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live to talk about the upcoming Dallas and Baltimore Ravens showdown slate game for Tuesday Night Football. This has been a crazy year. We got games on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Mondays, and Sundays. We have games every single day of the week. I'm loving it. I know y'all are loving it, so let's dig right into it. So I want to knock this video out right after the Bills game finished. That game went well for me. I hit on all formats. I'm pretty happy about it, and now I'm on towards the Tuesday slate. This slate is looking pretty good to me. We got Lamar Jackson back. We don't have, though, Mark Andrews, and we don't have Willie Snead, but we're going to dig into it and go from there. Up top, you have Lamar Jackson, who is now COVID-free and playing. I'm liking Lamar Jackson over Andy Dalton. I don't think the price tag's too high to pay for, but we need at least one QB, in my opinion, on this slate. And Lamar Jackson is the guy I'm going to be looking at. I like him in all formats. Like I said, cash or GBPs. Give me Lamar Jackson. Going down to Andy Dalton. I'm not on the Andy Dalton train. He just has not looked good to me. I don't trust him, especially against this Baltimore defense. I'm not going with the 2 QB approach. I know I basically play a single entry kind of form sort of guy. I'm not on Andy Dalton. I'm on Lamar Jackson. Zeke, on the other hand, is interesting to me. I mean, we've seen him be as inconsistent as can be. I mean, if you want to go Zeke, you certainly can, but be careful at that price tag. Dropping down to Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper is the main guy for Andy Dalton. As you can tell, he got you over 100 yards last game. He's the guy Andy Dalton's going to be looking at. I like Amari Cooper on this slate. I think if you want to go with the Cowboy route, you need Amari Cooper. Going down to J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins is going to be the lead back for this game. He looks to get the bulk of the carries at least 15 attempts. Cowboys rushing defense isn't scary to me whatsoever. If you want to go with Dobbins, I wouldn't mind that, but that price tag's slightly high to me. So it's going to be all about how you can fit him in on this slate. Dropping down to now Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown had a garbage time TD. So he's been hard to trust this season. I don't trust him with Lamar Jackson. That was his numbers with Trace McClory. I don't trust him at all. I'd rather play somebody else than Marquise Brown. So I'm off the Marquise Brown hype train. CeeDee Lamb, he's just a okay, decent guy for Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton doesn't really look his way as much. I'm not on CeeDee Lamb, to be honest with you. Going down now to the Ravens defense. To be honest, I wouldn't mind paying for this Ravens defense at $5,800. It's better than the Chiefs were at $6,400. And I wouldn't mind paying for that if you want to try to be contrarian and try to be in a GBP format. Mark Ingram, again, is just not a main guy I'm looking at with J.K. Dobbins. I'm crossing off Mark Ingram. I'm crossing off Gus Edwards. I'd rather get to a J.K. Dobbins. Dalton Schultz is the guy I'm looking at. He's been consistent. He's getting you consistent targets. He's definitely part of the core that I'm looking at. Going down now to a guy like Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup is getting consistent targets also. But as you can tell, the yards are just not getting there, nor are the TDs. He's only got 1 TD this whole entire year. Kickers are going to be an option on the slate for me. I like Zerlin and I like Tucker. I'd rather get to Tucker if I had to pick. Cowboys defense, definitely not on my radar. I'm not going to do a Justin Hill. Dez Bryant is hard for me to get to based on that goose egg last slate. Devin Duvernay, I'm not getting to him because Dez Bryant's taking his routes away. And then Luke Wilson, he just can't seem to catch the ball when he gets the chances, so I'm not on Luke Wilson either. Pollard is just a main option to me. He's not getting you enough attempts. So this slate's going to be kind of different to me. You're really going to have to be contrarian. You're really going to have to fit in salaries how you want them. My favorite plays of the night, like I said, would be J.K. Dobbins, Lamar Jackson, Dalton Schultz, and Amari Cooper. These are my core 4 that I'm looking at for sure. Play around with them 4. Play around with who you want in the captain. I'd rather try to get to J.K. Dobbins, Amari Cooper in the captain rather than Lamar Jackson, Dalton Schultz. I typically don't want to play quarterback in the captain slot. I'd much rather play, like I said, a receiver or running back. So I'd play either Cooper or J.K. Dobbins in the captain slot. So that pretty much wraps it up for me, guys. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Y'all know that helps me out a ton. And I hope everybody has a good and safe rest of your night. Have a good one, everybody.